The Rwandan genocide. In the 1994 Rwanda genocide, Hutu militia, because of ethnic tensions, massacred over 800,000 Tutsis and moderate Hutus in cold blood. The rest of the world helplessly watched and looked away. Africa's conscience cannot remain numb to ethnic or religious violence. Africa must unanimously rise to condemn and root out the blemished history of violence and political conflict predicated on origin, tribe, regionalism, race, and religion. Estimated 800,000 people died in 100 days between April and June of 1994 in Rwanda. A group of about 30,000 members known as the Interahamwe, which means those who attack together, mobilized a community by using state agencies, institutions, and resources to execute a genocide of an entire Tutsi community. On April 6th of that year, Rwandan President Juvenal Habyarimana was assassinated, and the violence was sparked by the death. A Hutu by ethnicity, Habyarimana died when a rocket above Kigali National Airport shot down his plane. The Hutus and the Tutsis can only be distinguished by physical differences. The striking ones are that Tutsis are often taller in height and more slender than the Hutus, with their roots and origins traced back from Ethiopia. In every other respect, the two ethnic groups are in essence very similar in language, traditions, and cohabit in the same areas. The coming of the Belgians to Rwanda in 1916 exacerbated the ethnic tensions between the Tutsis and the Hutus. The Belgian colonists introduced identity cards that identified the Rwandan people according to their ethnicity. Overtly, the Belgians expressed their preference for the Tutsis over the Hutus as being a more superior grouping. The Tutsis were favored with a better job and educational opportunities than their Hutu counterparts. As expected, there was growing resentment among the Hutus against the status quo. In 1959, the situation had reached boiling point, sparking a series of riots across the country, with about 20,000 Tutsis killed and much more fleeing to neighboring Burundi, Tanzania, and Uganda. In 1962, Rwanda was granted independence by Belgium, and the Hutu ethnic group took charge. That remained the case for several decades leading to the 1994 genocide. After the genocide, an estimated 2 million Hutus fled to neighboring Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. These refugees include many of those who have since been implicated as having actively taken part in the genocide as Hutu militia. The presence of this Hutu militia in the DRC has been cited as one component that fuels the prolonged conflict there, with over 5 million people reported dead so far.